Hi, and welcome to the We Adventure Northwest podcast. I'm Wes, also known as We. I've been adventuring over 5 decades now, and man, do I have some stories to tell you. So join me, the intern, who just happens to be my wife, and the girlfriends. She knows all about the girlfriends. So grab a beer and join us on the porch. Hey, good evening,
Morning, afternoon, drive to work,
next day.
vacation.
Okay.
Wherever you guys are, here we are.
Hey, it's We here
Welcome
with
back.
We Adventure Northwest, where we like to talk about adventures, dirt
And
biking,
So
and
much
whatever else. Yeah,
Yeah.
so much more. Got the lovely intern across from me.
Thank you. Hi.
Hey. And
Episode 21.
we are at 21.
Wow.
Right on. Yeah.
Right? And people are still coming back.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
I feel like that's my new theme song for my life.
Do you
Like,
even
I
know what show that was
Show
from?
up at work. I have no idea. I'm like, welcome
It's
back.
Welcome Back, Carter.
Oh.
It's 70s.
Oh. I was born in the 70s.
John Travolta.
Ooh. He's a hottie McCotty, especially back in the 70s.
You might want to look at that. You might want to look that up.
Enough.
You might want to look
Hey,
that up.
speaking of,
Yo.
did you know that Aquaman shaved his beard?
Don't care.
Okay, I was just throwing that out there for all the ladies that listen. That's kind of a hot topic right now.
Yeah.
Reddit's blowing up about it. People are like,
I'm-
what is happening?
Oh, I'm sure that's the talk of the town.
Are you going to have the intern edit this out?
Well, I think maybe because the We Adventure show
Uh-huh.
should be the talk of the town.
Oh, you should be the
Yeah,
center of
right?
attention.
Right?
Okay,
Okay.
I'm good with that.
Hey,
Sure.
so we always like to start the podcast out with a beer on the porch. What are we drinking?
Right.
Um,
We blew the keg.
we blew the keg yesterday.
No, literally. We. Like
We
you.
we blew the keg.
We blew
Yep,
the keg,
I blew
not us.
I blew the keg. I got about maybe a shot glass worth, a sampler. I would say I got a sampler worth of beer before it just sprayed
So-
me with foam.
Ooh, that's what.
And-
Sorry, I
yeah,
was
that's
gonna
what she
say
said.
it.
Have you? Well, okay.
What?
So, have you ever seen the movie? And if you haven't seen the movie, you need to go back. The movie Flashdance,
No.
where the gal she's a welder during the day and kind of a dancer, soft stripper
What?
at night.
I'm not even going to ask.
No clothes come off. She just dances erotically
That's weird.
at night.
Really?
Yeah.
And people pay for that?
Oh, I don't know.
Is
It
this
was
like
it
the
was an
80s?
80s. Yeah, it was an
Okay.
80s
Yeah,
movies,
this is
right?
the 80s.
So anyways,
Okay.
you know,
Okay.
you got to look it up.
Yeah.
I don't know what frame what time period it is, but it's the part where she's in the chair and she's bent over backwards.
What?
Well, she's arced her way backwards. I don't know.
Oh,
If you
my.
could see what
If
the
you could
intern
see what I
sees.
see.
Yeah. And
He's
so
arching
and then
his back
and
with
then-
his hands in the air.
yeah, and then
Yeah.
it's a bucket of water that comes down
What?
and splashes all over and gets her wet, right?
Wow. That's erotic.
That's what the keg did to me.
Nope.
Yep.
Not even close.
What do you mean?
Okay.
It was hot. I had sudsy beer foam all over me.
You mean hot
all
like temperature
over
or
me.
hot like you should have sent me a picture?
Oh, I should have sent you a picture.
Okay. Oh.
And I had my new hat on.
Should we really like interject here and tell people that you have the intern and 3 girlfriends? So
Oh
that people
yeah.
aren't confused
So
about
if you're
who
not,
sending
if
pictures
you
to.
haven't caught up yet and you haven't listened to episode 1, I have
1 through 20.
Yeah. So I have a wife, an intern, and 3 girlfriends.
Yeah,
So
you're a busy man.
yeah. So I got that going for me.
That's good. I mean, that's fun.
Yeah. Anyways, no, I
So
don't
you
have 3
blew the
girlfriends. Yeah.
Oh, the
The
girlfriends.
girlfriends
are,
are my
buddies.
riding buddies.
They're all boys.
Yeah.
It's just the
S- so-
wife nicknamed them the girlfriends because
And
she
you're the
texts them.
intern because I don't have to pay you.
I'm also the wife,
Yeah.
so I'm like a twofer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do all the marketing, all the editing. I just sit here
You look
and
pretty.
it's hard to look pretty
It
on a
is.
podcast. I speak pretty?
You have a good radio voice.
Okay.
I hear
like
that all the time.
Ooh.
People say you have a really
Well,
soothing
let me just
voice.
kind of work this
No,
magic.
you don't need to change positions.
Oh.
No one can. I can take a picture of you and post it.
I know this is so cool. I didn't even have to wear pants to do this.
Okay, we talked about this in the last episode. You have never come to the podcast table without pants on.
No, that's true.
Okay, so let's not mislead the listeners in
No,
thinking this is
I'm usually in my
soft
short
dancing,
pants.
soft strippers.
Yeah.
No.
I am in my short pants, though. I always
They're
wear short
called
pants.
Shorts.
Oh, shorts.
Why are you calling them short pants?
Well.
Where are you from?
And then I love wearing board shorts.
Swim trunks.
Board shorts, and they're shorts. And they are so comfortable. And you give me so much crap about wearing them all the time.
It's a swimsuit.
No, it's not.
Anything that comes pre-lined is a swimsuit.
That's why board shorts aren't pre-lined.
You sure about that?
I'm positive I'm wearing them. I always wear them. They have no liner in them.
You're cracking me up.
They're shorts.
Sure.
And I wear them, and I love them.
I know you do. I know.
Okay.
It's just you.
So we got that going.
So I get home today from work because I
have
a different job. Hold
on.
Wait,
back up.
What?
Back
We'll get back to beer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just want to say it was warm today, so you wore your shorts, but then I get home and the temperature dropped like 10 degrees.
Oh,
and
my
you've got a fire going on in the house, and you're like, I have been freezing. And I'm like, put some pants on.
Yeah. So here was the start of my day.
Yeah.
And I think you all know me by now is I hate the rain.
You do.
I hate the cold.
You're not a fan.
I'm not a fan.
Nope.
I like the sun. I like the heat.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm planning on chasing the sun here in just a few more years.
Yep.
And just kind of checking out. I'll
Fair
check back.
weather.
I'll check back in with the intern,
Sure.
but I'm going to check out because I got to get warm.
Right.
So this morning I wake up.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful.
Right.
There's not a cloud in the sky.
We
and
cracked the door open for Steve so he can run in and out.
And it's been raining here like 40 days and 40 nights.
Yeah,
I mean,
we had a monsoon.
Yeah,
we had a river running through our yard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we had so much standing water we couldn't mow. I couldn't mow.
No, we had Canadian geese
land in our yard
field.
because they thought it was a pond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
So, and the grass is about a foot tall right now, and I got to get this thing. I do have responsibilities at home that I do need to take care of.
Yeah.
So I get up this morning.
Mm-hmm.
I look outside. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Jump in the shower, grab my board shorts. I grab a wee tank top, not a wee t-shirt.
Sure.
I wore sun's out.
Guns out.
Guns out, right?
Right.
I do not need a concealed permit for these babies.
Oh, mother
I keep them
of
out.
Hey,
So
roll up your sleeves. I want to see if you got a tan.
I didn't. You can't even tell.
Oh.
And I'll tell you why.
Uh-oh.
So,
you're mowing?
well, now let me get back to that, okay? Because I went to get the mower.
Oh, no.
And now my mower,
your mower?
the
Your
guy I
actual
hire
mower.
for free,
Yeah,
because I'm a cheapskate and I
Yeah.
hire everybody for free.
you do.
So he went to Arizona,
Mm-hmm.
so he hasn't been back up here to mow for a while. And
Right.
plus, it's been raining 40 days and 40
Even if he
nights.
was here, he couldn't do it.
So we couldn't do that anyways.
Yeah.
So, but the last time he was here, I had him mow the whole place. And granted, we mow about 4 or 5 acres around here.
Yeah.
So I have a mower that goes around. It takes quite a few hours,
Right.
3 or 4 hours to do.
What?
I got my board shorts on. I got
Yeah.
my slippers, which are my flip flops.
Yeah, on the mainland.
Yeah.
Your tank top.
I still say slippers
I do
from my time in Hawaii.
I say slippers and rubbish, and people
yeah.
look at me like I'm
And so, I threw my tank top on.
right.
I got my straw hat on.
I saw that. Thank you for the FMF picture.
Yeah,
It's
my
pretty hot.
my FMF
Straw
straw
sun
hat. So maybe I'll put that on Patreon so
I
you can
need
see.
to take notes.
We'll take notes on that. We'll
I
put
know,
that
I
on
always
Patreon.
forget.
And I sent you a picture of the hotness
Yeah.
of the day.
Nearly melted my phone.
Right. So I jump on the mower. I get it up here, and I go, better check the oil, right? And I better check the gas.
Yes.
So, what do you think?
Oil needs change.
Oil's full. No, I just did that. It's good to go.
Okay. Well, that's what I thought.
Look at the gas.
Yeah.
Shoot. It's out of gas.
Wait. So you had to run to town today once for gas. And
So then I
coffee.
checked every frickin'
No.
can we have here,
I know
which
where
is
this
quite a
going.
few,
Mhm,
because we live a long ways out of town.
We do. Mhm.
Not one of them has a drop of gas in it.
This is not my surprised face.
So I think, oh, you know what? I got fuel in the trailer.
Sure.
Nope.
No, because we don't.
Because I
keep
put
fuel
that,
in the trailer.
I transferred that over to the Jenny.
Yeah.
So now I got to run to town.
Of course.
Damn it.
Did you get a coffee?
No. Nope. Ran to town, got fuel, ran straight home. I got sun.
I know you're not lying because you didn't crack a smile.
No. No coffee for me this morning.
No coffee.
No coffee for you. So I get home.
That's off
It's still sun shining.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I fill the mower up.
Mm-hmm.
I jump on it. I got my earbuds in because I can't wear my headphones because of my hat. So I gotta go to earbuds. So I got my earbuds on. I got my phone in my pocket.
Sure.
I got my Pandora on. Turn that on. I'm gonna listen to some 80s rock and roll.
Of course
right?
you are. Yeah.
Of course I am.
Of course you are.
What do you think happened next?
I have no idea.
Damn Pandora just sat there and buffered. So I had no music. So I'm sitting, waiting. I hate Pandora.
Why didn't you just do Amazon
What?
Music?
We have Amazon?
We have Allegra. We have Amazon Music.
Well, wait a minute. I'm still at the same. I'm still at the same issue, though. You guys, you got to understand where we live. It's in a hole. Well, it's not in a hole. We don't live in a hole. We live in like a valley. And
we live at the
I know
bottom
that sounds
of a well.
that sounds really bad, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, we don't live in a hole.
Put the lotion on the skin.
Gross.
And
no,
then
we live in a valley. Which
so
means we
our
don't get a lot of
internet, our internet access sucks.
It does.
And we have to have satellite internet,
which the intern has to wake up
is
the crack
freaking expensive as hell.
Do the podcast. I know we were laughing about that the other day at my other job about how a lot of our life revolves around putting things on the internet. Like we need to have good Wi-Fi. And I'm like, yeah, we have horrible Wi-Fi that if I'm not up at 4 a.m. cranking this stuff out, I'm pretty much not getting it done.
Yeah, but you know what? Even you and I were both on this morning, and it was slower than crap.
Well, because I was trying to upload stuff to YouTube.
Oh.
So I was really using a lot of...
Oh, okay. Well, that makes
a lot of
more
power.
sense.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry about that.
No worries.
It's kind of rough because I'm doing daily YouTube videos for something else.
Yeah.
So, because I got my own logs in the fire as well as doing your stuff.
Some people need it.
Need what?
I don't know.
More things to do than they can handle?
Yeah,
That's
for sure. That is you. And that's why you are the intern.
Hi, would you like to bite off more than you can chew? Yes, please.
Yeah, for sure.
Shoot. Anyway.
Okay, so back to my... I'm sitting there. Now I'm getting...
Now you're mad because you
now
can't
I'm
listen to
mad
music.
because I can't listen to music. But then it comes on.
Okay.
And so I take off.
Sure.
And damn music shuts off. It's like, son of a bitch. This did this. I'm not kidding you. 4 or 5 times. And so if you see a lot of stop marks in the grass, you can tell everywhere that Pandora cut out.
Because you stopped?
Because I have to stop, and I have to try to figure out if I can fix it, if it shut off in my pocket.
Oh,
so
like if you bumped
there might
it.
be
some
kind of dirt marks or where it got overcut.
Just dug in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, so yeah.
Okay.
But, you know.
Hey, question for you.
Yeah.
On the topic of music.
Yeah.
Did you get a hold of Sirius today?
I did.
I know, because I got the email saying, congratulations.
You know what?
What?
Did you?
No, I
did
didn't.
you?
I didn't. Don't say it on air.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got the deal.
I know, don't. You're a swindler.
I'll tell you how I swindled and got my deal.
Well, let's go back.
Exactly what I wanted.
Of course, you got exactly what you wanted.
You
Good
just have
Lord.
to go. You just have to play the game. You just have to go through a couple different supervisors.
This is why we make a good couple, because you pay rock bottom. Like, you make it so they lose money, and I tip them. So I'm like, sure, I'll pay full price, and can I give you guys a tip because you're so wonderful?
Oh yeah, you ask my sister or especially my brother-in-law, and he gives me so much shit about you, about me being a cheapskate.
Yeah, you won't pay full price.
Yeah, he says, yeah.
Yeah, if they had bargain toilet paper that had sliver chips of wood in it, you'd be like, all right.
But you know what I will pay full price for?
Tell me.
Good service and good beer.
Ha, look at you bring it around.
Yeah.
What kind of beer are you drinking tonight?
I know, right? So this is something new.
Okay, that was a 15-minute tangent.
Okay, well.
Holy cow. Guys, sorry. Welcome back.
It's gonna be an 18-minute if you don't let me get back to my beer.
Oh, feisty.
So here's what's going on, guys.
What have we got? We blew the keg.
So we blew the keg.
Yes.
We always do beer on the porch, which the keg is on the porch, and hence beer on the porch. But so we always tell you what we're drinking and who it's by. And so this is, and I don't know, I got burned out on these guys.
I know, that's why I got this one.
And so, but I'm glad because they're always good. I might have got burned out on them because I think we drank everything they produce.
We did. Oh, like at least twice.
Yeah. So this is from our Eugene boys down there in south of us at Ninkasi Brewing.
Hey guys.
And this is a seasonal release, and it is Heart and Science IPA. And you know what? It's the first one I had. Well, this one does too. Look at the floaters in that, and they look like they're suspended.
It is. Well, I think
it's really different, and I think it is the science part of it.
Can I try it? I haven't tried this
one
yet.
Yeah, dude, it's actually really smooth. But I think the floaters in there and how they're suspended.
I think that's the science part.
Yeah, I think that is.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, I would love to ask them, but it is weird because you can turn your glass and they just kind of
go.
They kind of stay with it.
It's for kids in an experimental form.
It's weird, but guys, if you get a chance, try it. It's Heart and Science by Ninkasi Brewing Company. It's an IPA. It's 6.8%.
It's got the little prismatic on it, so I wonder if it's in like the same prismatic family. It's really citrusy.
It could be. I'm not tasting the citrus.
Would you like to try my wine and then try it? Because I sense a lot of.
That's because you're drinking wine.
I am. I'm on a wine kick. I feel like wine has less calories.
Oh, and it does say citrus hops. So
see?
Yeah, you're good. So yeah, you are you have been on a wine kick, and if you listen to a couple podcasts back, right? Yeah. We talked about our $13 little stinking bottle of box of wine that was like.
It was a box.
I've never seen a box that small. Wine. Box wine.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. Yeah.
This was 10, and it's a giant one.
I know, and I love your giant glass. Who drinks wine out of a glass that big?
I do.
That's like half a bottle glass.
It is. Yeah, you can fit a whole bottle. I guess, it's a half a bottle.
Yeah, for sure.
Per glass. And a
small bottle, a normal bottle. You buy the big jug.
I buy the 2 bottles in one. Yeah. Because if I'm going to get my drink on, I'm going to get my drink on.
Yeah.
I don't believe in doing things halfway. Steve's really restless tonight.
He
guys,
is.
So if we have to pause a couple times,
we had Howley, a.k.a. Steve, our yellow lab. He was laying in here with us, but now I think... we left the front
door open for him, so hopefully
I think he's heading out.
In and out.
I think he's heading out.
His new trick is to go out the front door and then bark at the back door.
Jesus Christ, that's annoying as hell.
I know. I hate it. Early in the morning, I'm trying to do things, and I'm like, come around.
And I fell for it 3 times.
Did? See, he knows that we'll get him.
He goes out the front door, which we leave.
Wide open. The screen
wide
door is
open.
Propped open. Yeah.
Wide open. He can walk in and out of that. Well, like right now, I can see him. He's just standing in front of the door, taking a look. He'll go out that door, and then he'll
walk all the way around
to the back of the house.
Yeah.
And we have French doors in our bedroom.
Yeah.
And he'll just sit there and bark.
It's not like a...
No, it's his I want in bark.
Hey, guys.
It's his if we close the door, he barks to want
Do
it.
you yell at him? Because I yell at him to come to the front door.
No, I just give in and I go let him in.
I don't. I'm mean. I'm like, walk around.
I know. He's a pain in the butt. He's old, you know.
I know, he is.
So you kind of got to give in to him a little bit.
I feel like we kind of need to get started on the podcast. We're like a little bit in.
Oh, isn't this is the podcast, right?
Oh, do we not have a topic tonight?
I think we I think we have a topic. Maybe we don't. I don't know. We just, you know what? Half the time, this is maybe why you guys keep coming back is because none of our stuff is scripted.
It's not.
You know, I listen to all these podcasts, and all the ones I listen to are pretty much scripted.
Sure.
And there was one, a couple of motorcycle guys that I was listening to that were, they were totally unscripted, and I really liked their style, and I think that's kind of what I like to do. And everybody that knows me in my personal life knows I don't like a script. I like to shoot from the hip and just go by the seat of my pants, and I just like to make it more personal that way. And I guess that's why I don't like a script. So kudos on everybody that does a script, because I love it. I still listen to you. You suck me in.
Yeah.
But
we're not scripters.
Just not my style. So
we like to ramble on nonsense things to really hook you into the podcast and then go to a story.
I know, and you're always asking me, what do you have for a topic?
I know.
And, a lot of times I'll get some notes or whatever, and I don't have one note for you today.
Okay.
So this is really off the cuff right there.
Well, during dinner you kind of gave me like a highlight of what you wanted to talk about, and it was interesting to me. So I think it'll be interesting to our listeners, because I told you not to tell me anymore because I wanted to be just as like fresh for you. For sure.
Well, there was a couple things, as when you mow, as like I said, I have to mow about, what do you think, 4 or 5 acres?
Yeah.
And that's our yard. Yeah. Is about 4 or 5 acres is what we mow.
Well,
the rest,
that's what we mow.
The rest is all single track where we ride.
Right. Yeah.
And
sure.
So you get a lot of time to think.
Right. Especially when
your Pandora keeps cutting out because you have shitty service.
Right.
And we didn't even have a tower for cell service, which sucks.
#country living.
Yeah, hillbilly living out here.
I don't think we're hillbillies.
No, but we're definitely country. We're country.
Who lives in the country and who's a hillbilly.
I like both kind of.
We're going to see like a decline.
Music, country and western.
No,
that's not true. I know. And I'm going to leave it right there. I'm not a country fan.
No.
I like me some rock and roll, some Sammy Hagar, some AC/DC, Metallica.
Nope.
Yeah, headbanger.
Give me some Stan any day, and I'm a happy girl.
There you go.
Anyway.
So anyway.
Maybe that should be our drink word.
Yeah, there we go.
Anyway. Because we like...
So you got a lot of time. I got a lot of time on my hands, right? I'm going around.
A song.
Yeah.
Yeah, that you like from your generation.
What is it?
I got, I don't know.
Too much time on my hands by
that
Stick?
One. Yes.
How do I know what you were thinking?
Because we've been together
for 23 years now. Holy crap, I knew exactly what you were saying.
Yes.
So anyways.
#relationship goals.
And shout out to Michael. Anything I talk about is all White Snake. He'll know what I'm talking about.
If we're giving shout outs, then shout out to all of our Patreons.
Hey, I want to, I do need to give a shout out to all the Patreons. Thank you so much, guys, because like I always say, this isn't cheap to do.
It isn't.
And thank you for your support.
Yeah.
And keep listening,
yeah.
too. But anyways, and
what?
I lost train of thought here.
Okay, so
see, this is why
when you're mowing.
Oh yeah, so when you're mowing, you have a lot of time.
So you were thinking of the topic for tonight.
Yeah.
So
I'm thinking of what topic can I do tonight?
Yeah. What do you want to talk about?
And
we kind of touched base on it on the Facebook when I said,
I'm gonna get sentimental.
What?
I might. You might see a tear coming down my cheek.
I don't have my waterproof mascara, so it's going to be your crying.
Can you go get the tissues?
No.
tissues. Anyways, no, I was, I
I
don't know why I was thinking about it, but
because you had a lot of time on your hands.
yeah, and I was thinking about my grandmother.
Oh.
Yeah, and when I was a kid, and if you listen, I don't know what episode I get.
You're gonna make me
these
research.
are all these are all blurred together, but I talk about riding my dirt bike up to her house, which just lives right up the hill, which is where my sister and brother-in-law live now. And I would always make the long way, to make the longest single track I could, but I still
through
had
the trees and the
I had the destination, but it was all about
the
journey.
Right.
Because that's how you have adventures. It's the journey that gives you the adventure. So, I don't know why she popped in my head, but she popped in my head today, and I thought, God, I'll bet she is, and rest her soul. I'll bet she's looking down on me today, just giggling her ass off.
Oh, for sure.
Saying, good job.
Yeah.
I told you so.
Yeah.
Because she used to call me Gabby.
Oh.
Because I wouldn't shut up.
Well,
I wouldn't.
To the podcast.
Yeah. So she's probably looking down on me right now, saying, "This is the perfect job for you."
She's elbowing your grandpa.
She's like, "Well done, well done."
Look what he's doing.
Look what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's jabbering just like he did when he was a little kid.
Yeah.
Just talk. So I think that popped in my head, and I thought, I bet I bet my grandma's down there just beaming,
just thinking,
proud that her grandson
looking down on
is doing exactly what he was doing when he was a kid.
Yeah.
Is just shooting the shit and talking about nothing.
Just has a bigger
rambling
audience now.
Yeah, just
not
rambling.
Just her, just a whole audience.
Yeah.
So true.
Yeah.
So well, that's cool.
So yeah, that
that
it always puts a lump in my throat when I talk about my grandma.
I know.
And
grandparents are cool people.
They are. They're so cool.
I'm fortunate I still
You still have yours.
I do.
Which we need to go see.
Yeah.
But anyways,
so you're riding around, you're thinking about your grandma.
So I'm thinking about my grandma, and I get that thought going through there. And then, I thought about someone had asked me a question. And I know everybody out there, someone has asked you this question.
Oh.
And this question was years ago.
Okay.
I must have been maybe mid-20s.
Okay.
I want to say mid to late 20s.
So a few years ago.
Yeah. A lot of few years
like
ago.
Before I met you.
Yeah. So it was before you and I even hooked up.
Now we're a hookup.
That's
so
what she
classy.
said. Wah, wah, wah,
I'm drinking my wine in a big glass.
So, so it's my mom.
Oh.
I know. My mom was the one that asked me this question.
What was the question?
And I don't know why I thought about it, but it really stuck with me. And she asked me the question. We were driving. It was just her and I.
Yeah.
And we're driving from where we live in Oregon here, where we live.
Right now.
Right? Yeah. And
you grew up
I grew up
this
here,
house that we live in.
And so we actually lived in Missoula, Montana at the time.
Sure.
And my mom and I were driving back to Missoula.
Oh, from here?
From here. And it's like a 12-hour drive or something like that.
Drive,
yeah. It's a good stint. And so you get to you get
to talking.
And the cool thing is it's kind of like you and I is my mom and I.
Yeah.
We would sit and talk.
Just chat.
Yeah. And didn't have a lot of a little silence on a road trip, but not a lot. We had some good conversations.
Yeah.
And I've always cherished those.
Yeah.
And she asked me right out of the blue, and that's what I think why it stuck with me is because it was totally out of the blue. It was totally off subject of what we were talking about.
Yeah.
And I think she set me kind of dumbfounded a little bit.
Okay.
And she asked me, where do you see yourself in 10 years? Out of the blue. And I'm in my mid-20s, probably.
Okay.
Mid to late 20s, I'm going to say. And, I know everybody's been asked that.
Sure.
Or a lot of people have been.
Most people have.
Yeah, most people have been asked.
Yeah, or they've thought about it.
Yeah, or they thought about it. What do you want to do? Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Yeah.
And, I sat today and I struggled with that, and I thought, man, I never gave her an answer. I didn't have an answer.
What do you mean?
I didn't know.
Like you couldn't see yourself in 10 years?
Like I didn't know what I would do. I didn't have a direction.
Okay.
Isn't that weird?
No, I think, even now, I think people can be in their late 20s, early 30s, even in their 40s and 50s. And you ask them, what do you want to do? Where do you see yourself in 10 years? And it's a struggle for some people if they don't have, I don't know.
I don't know. This is a deep show. This is not my normal adventure show.
No.
But
if you don't have a goal or direction that you're headed, I can see where that would be a very difficult question to answer.
And now I wish that she would ask me that exact same question.
Yeah.
Again.
Okay.
Because I have an answer for her.
So
this time. I have an answer for her. So I guess I'll wait for her to ask me.
She doesn't listen to the podcast, so you're fine to answer for
See,
all
and that's
the
another
listeners.
thing. Why? That's another subject.
Well,
who listens and who doesn't?
Well, I think...
I loved your mom's answer. I tried to watch you on the podcast, but I just couldn't see you.
The video wasn't
like,
working.
Hello, you didn't even attempt.
And she's like, I don't understand this
I don't
podcast
understand
thing.
how it is.
But when you explain to people that you own an on-demand radio station, then they're like, oh.
No, your mom goes, you mean you own a radio station?
We do.
Yeah. We just tell your mom. We just fill your mom with lies.
Well, it's not really lies. It's just trying to help someone understand what they don't understand.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
For sure.
So it's not that I am trying to deceive her. I'm just...
I know. They'll never listen.
I love you,
worry.
Mom.
Yeah.
I love you.
They'll never listen to one of them.
I don't know. They might.
But
anyway, tell your mom and dad all the time.
It's like my
really
mom and dad.
I'm
as much as they've been traveling,
have an iPhone.
I know. As much as they've been traveling, I would think that they would want to enjoy that and have that.
I don't know if they know what we talk about. Like maybe they're just thinking it's all about your dirt biking, and they're like,
and that could be. But
you know
I would.
I mean?
But I would love to just have my dad say, or have my dad. I mean, I have. This is crazy. I am starting to get people come up to me and tell me about an episode.
Oh, that we've already recorded?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And one section they look, and I have to sit there and think about
it.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah. And we chat about it a little bit.
Yeah.
And I would love for
your mom and dad,
my mom and dad, to be able to say, "Hey,
we listened to
that. Thanks for the shout out. I remember that."
Yeah.
Because I have a couple stories of my mom and dad. I have a couple stories of my dad in there.
Yeah.
And that would be really cool if he would.
Well, I think what we need to do maybe is just next time we go to dinner with them,
just play one.
Well, and maybe just share the stories with them in person and make that the journey instead of the destination with them.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Because they may not just be...
That would be a good idea.
I think there's because when I came home and said, hey...
I think there is that generation
do you
gap.
Podcast? And you're like, a hooda-wuddy?
I had no idea. I'll be honest with you guys. I had no idea what a podcast was before I started this. And the intern said, as we're sitting there on the porch drinking a beer...
Yeah.
We could do this. We could do a podcast. You love to talk.
You do.
And
we're good together, I think.
And we could just talk about nothing like we always talk.
do.
and
we're
just,
never
let's just
lacking
ramble.
for information to tell each other. Like, we are always talking. We never have that awkward silence unless somebody's choking on their beer.
Exactly.
And that's really not silence either. But
yeah,
we've been that way.
And then the other one just starts breaking out in laughter.
Togetherness, truth. That is true.
Because that's how we roll.
We do.
Yeah.
We like to. You like to have fun. I like to keep things in control.
But anyways, back to that though.
Yeah.
I would love to
share this with you.
Share this with my parents and know the journey and the adventure that I am on with this whole thing, because this really is an adventure.
It is.
This
is
sure.
It's really taken you out of your comfort zone and given you a whole new level of comfort. Like,
it has.
You can sit down and record an 1.5-hour podcast, and we get done, and it's like, holy crap.
Yeah.
97 minutes? How
did
that happen?
Do you remember when I tried to blog?
Yeah.
Because you like to write.
That's my
fault. And
fault.
so I tried to write. I'm not a writer.
No.
I'm a gabber.
You can tell a story, but you are better verbally telling a story.
I would rather just sit there and talk to you than
write it down.
Try to write it down. It doesn't make sense to me.
But you did it.
But I did it.
Tried it.
I did it for a while, and my stories are still on my page.
You guys can go see it at weadventurenw.wordpress.com.
Yeah, it's still in there. I think you can find a lot of them even on. I think you can get to them off my Facebook page.
Yeah, most
maybe.
of them. Yeah, of course.
So if you hit the Facebook page, I think you can read them too. There are quick reads. What, 5
to 800 words each.
I was going to say 5-minute reads, but thank you very much. And they were like 1,400 words.
Oh my! Look at you.
Because I remember the pain of writing that many words. So
I do have a lot more fun editing the podcast than I do editing the blog.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
It's way easier.
Yeah. I almost had to hire my editor to edit the blog because I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah. No. I don't edit.
What are you doing? You look like you're going to run away.
No, my bottom's
butt's
becoming
sore?
flat.
Well,
yeah. We need better
Get off the stools. So I do all so you guys, I do a lot of the live stuff on like the Facebook and
we're trying to figure out the YouTube
and
stuff.
So
we'll get there.
And
I've got
so
another
I like
side hustle that
I like to stand when I do this. So this is
You're
the first
sitting.
I know this is the first time I sat for a long time though.
I'll sit your second beer?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll sit if I have the girlfriend sitting here around here. But that's about it. But yeah, anyways, so that's my journey of what where do I see myself in 10 years? And I actually now have an answer for, which I would love to talk to her about.
So where do you see yourself in 10 years?
I actually have a goal of doing this. This is what I love. I mean, I could do this until the day I die. Okay. Honestly, this is actually so much fun.
Yeah.
That I hope that our Patreons and
all of our
and everybody, all the listeners, support us so much that maybe we could even go live on a show, to different
like on
cities.
Stage?
Yes,
like head up to the Ladman,
that would be fun. Now, remember, we're going to be doing it in the sun because I like sunny weather, so I'm going to chase the sun.
In the summertime.
Yeah. So, but anyway,
sure.
I see myself doing this exact same thing.
Okay.
I really love doing this. This is something that has hit me, grabbed me. It's exciting to me. It's fun to me.
Good.
It does not feel like a job.
Yay.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, because you know me.
I do.
If something feels like a job to me,
you don't do it.
Then I'm done.
Except for your job. I mean, right now.
Well, yeah, and my job is, yeah, it feels like a job.
They're supposed
well,
to.
and remember, and that's what I used to tell everybody when we were in the power sports industry.
Yeah.
I said, as soon as this turns into a job for me, I'm done. I'm out.
Yeah.
And guess what? We're out. Because it started feeling like a job.
Yeah.
Can't feel like a job.
I think you'd go back if you could.
I would. And you know what?
And just go in and have
you know what?
I'm
gonna hang my hat up here pretty soon and just chase the sun, the sunshine, and ride my dirt bike and talk. But I might need something to keep
your mind in.
Well, keep me sane,
Sure.
and so I probably will chase after something to do with power sports. For sure. So you'll always catch me there.
Yeah.
But for right now, you can always catch me right here.
So in 10 years, you still see yourself doing the podcast?
Mm-hmm. And I see myself on the road now and doing what I absolutely love, which is whatever I love at the time.
Okay.
That doesn't make sense, does it?
No.
So I guess what it is how do I see myself in 10 years?
Yeah.
It's doing exactly what I love to do, which is, one, adventure.
Okay.
So I want to experience things and see things.
Okay.
Okay? I want to do this. I want to record it. I want to tell people about it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not like, okay, well, I see myself as an executive holding a ton of stock, making oodles of money, having a family, 3 kids. I only have 1 kid.
Well, I hope not, because you're like beyond that age.
Yeah, I know.
Should be popping out people.
But that's not that's. I guess maybe that's why I didn't have the answer, because that's not what I want.
Oh, because you were thinking of the average. You have to have 2.34 kids.
Yeah,
a
and you have to work for the man, or to be successful.
Anymore, I'll be really honest with you. That isn't the stigmatism. In fact, it's just the opposite, because all of our generation has watched our parents hold down one job and not be happy with that job, but hold it down because they have responsibilities for their family and they have bills to pay. But then you come down to like you and I, especially you and I, and you're like, gosh, I just don't want to live that way. I want to be able to go and experience life and do
for
things
sure,
and have that
because
opportunity. So, and I think even younger than us are like, screw this. I'm not working for the man.
Oh, for sure.
I am the man.
Well, I think, you know what? And I finally kind of came to that realization, and it took me 50 some years, but it's like, what have I done? What's my journey? What's my adventure?
Sure.
Am I just going to work for somebody else and then retire? And, how many years do I get to actually live my life?
Sure.
A few years? I may get sick, and then right after I retire, and then I can't do anything I want to do or anything I plan to do.
Right.
And
I think you and I have a different... Because you've got almost a whole decade ahead of me. So once you retire, you can count on me working for 10 years.
Yeah. You can supplement.
I'm really excited, guys. I didn't see that
sugar
coming.
mama.
Which actually, no, I should clarify. I'm fine with that. I'm a very much a control A personality. I'm actually okay with
that. And a lot of this was your idea, so
it has been. I've
you
pushed
cannot
you to it.
back out there, fun sucker.
No. Did you just call me a fun sucker?
Yeah, that was the last show.
That's really nice. I'm going to call you out, you lint liquor.
Really? That's the best you have? Oh, my God.
I only have one large glass of wine.
Oh, my God.
My wits aren't about me.
So anyways.
So, yeah.
No, I have a vision now, and my vision is to actually live my life.
Well, and to retire before 62.
Yeah, to retire before I can't do anything that I love to do. And, I am in all these groups with these old guys on dirt bikes and stuff, and I get it, and I see, I've ridden with some guys that are in their 80s and 70s, and
For sure.
you know, kudos, because that's where I want to be.
Right.
But I want to get started a little early.
I want you to get started a little early.
And so that is my adventure, and I want to be able to get, you know, you guys always email me too, questions and stuff, but email me places to go that you love to go, and even times that you're going to be there, because I'm telling you, I've got the Taj Mahal. I'll haul it over wherever you're at, and you can show me your greatest places to ride, and that's what I want to do.
You'll have the intern down in the basement printing up shirts before you go.
Print shirts before I go, because everybody gets a shirt.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's important. And yes, where do I see you in 10 years? Not here.
No.
I see us doing like Skype to get the podcast out, where we're talking to one another on the computer, and you're in Arizona.
I think that's going to be, we're going to be using a lot of
Hey, remember
technology.
The podcast we did that you were like, I don't think I can be gone for a month?
I know.
Are you changing your mind now?
I think I'm feeling more. Yeah. So I see that vision, and I'm feeling.
Oh, the listeners are
more.
Like, damn, she wants to just get rid of him.
Yeah.
No.
Well, she does watch Snapped a lot, so I do want to make myself very, very far away.
Also, before you leave, I need a tractor.
Yeah, so.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
A tractor and a cat.
Everybody, if you see a bag of lime, duct tape, and a bottle of Jack Daniels and a shovel in the trunk or in the back of the FJ,
look away.
Call somebody.
No, just ignore it. Just wave.
Help me.
Just wave.
Red rum.
No, I've never even seen that movie. Like,
what?
People quote that all the time.
Are you kidding me?
No, I've never seen a Stephen King movie, period.
I need to take you up to Timberline so you can see the actual, that's where Timberline Lodge?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's where they were in the movie.
Can we go tomorrow?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay, it's like a 3-hour drive.
That's fine. We have all day.
Okay. Yeah, that's where the movie was at.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. We'll
cool
do
beans.
that.
Looks like that's what we're doing tomorrow,
looks
guys.
like we're going to Timberline.
Looks like that'll be our next podcast.
Mount Hood, here we come.
Whoop, whoop.
So anyways.
Sorry.
No, you were saying.
I was?
Yeah, I guess you were.
Oh. I don't know what I was saying. Oh, it's a big glass of wine I gulped down.
Well.
Oh, about where you're going to be in 10 years.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to know where I'm going to be in 10 years?
We're still working.
Thanks.
I'm hoping.
Wow.
Somebody's got to have health insurance.
Hi.
Because I need to pay for my life flight.
Well, that's what the Patreons are for. Did you just say life flight? Because that just causes me instant anxiety.
No, so
Safety Sally just
wait. We always pay for Reach, which is a helicopter service.
Yeah.
Every year.
Yeah.
We pay the local fire department for
and then
fire med.
Life flight.
So yeah, so I have ambulance service and helicopter and fixed wing.
Right.
You guys, if you don't have it, look it up.
And Spot.
It's even though you may not need it ever, it's oh my god, it's good insurance.
It's like freaking car insurance though. The first time you lapse on your car insurance, you're gonna get in an accident. So
for sure.
Keep up on your insurance.
And look into I use Spot. I know there's other options out there, but I use the Spot tracker too.
And we're not sponsored, so if you guys
Spot, if you want to sponsor us,
about all these things because we're sponsored. We just really believe in them.
No.
I believe in Spot.
Yeah, every time I use it, I hit the locate button and it sends you a text saying I'm okay.
Yep. Which
here's where I'm at.
Everybody else, letting all the other girlfriends' wives know.
And I'll even do that even locally if I'm here on a local ride. Yeah. So I do that all the time.
Because I worry.
Mm-hmm.
I do. Yeah. And in 10 years, I think or 4 years or 5 years, whatever it is, I think the Spot will be my reassurance that you're okay because I'll be at work. So I won't be able to text you and stuff and get on your Facebook Lives. I'll just know when I get that text from Spot that you're fine.
Yeah, for sure.
You're fine.
I'm fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, remember when you did the Facebook Live and I'm like, oh, God, did you need stitches? And you didn't realize I was on and you're like, oh
shit.
You're like, she's on.
I know. So when I'm out riding, I usually try to do a Facebook Live while we're out. Yeah, so whenever I get cell service, when we're out.
Yeah.
on the trail,
Mm-hmm.
I'll do a little live shot for everybody that's a listener, and oh my God, the intern pipes up on it, and it's like, son of a bitch.
Well,
and I show, I show.
You have a scar.
Look at my scar.
I know.
Even look at it today. Now,
Here,
I mean,
I'll take a picture of it and I'll put it on Patreon because
okay.
it's gnarly.
It's still gnarly.
Like I feel like you should have had stitches.
Yeah. Well, no,
do.
it looks worse than it was, but yeah.
Gross.
And so I'm going,
Yeah, you're showing
and
everybody.
I'm showing
like,
everybody.
Look at
Okay,
this,
yeah.
so,
So
cool.
I took a tumble and. Then you pop up on my phone. It's like, oh shit.
Yep.
But I'm okay.
No stitches.
No stitches needed.
I know. And I remember
Everything's
the
good.
girlfriend like rolling his eyes, like, oh god.
Oh yeah, my cousin's
Safety
like,
Sally's
oh
here
shit, now
again.
what's going on?
Yeah.
So,
Safety Sally's on.
So, anyways, that's all I have for tonight.
I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think next time we go out with your parents, we should talk about goals and let them know. Yeah, because I think I definitely want to see you retire before the normal, air quote, retirement age. Because I feel like you have so much you want to accomplish, and I don't want you to be that guy that, retires at 62 and then is like, I'm so tired, or I just don't heal as fast, or
and can't do anything.
Can't go out as far and do as much as I want to do. So with the Patreon's help and my help, I think we can definitely provide you with enough monetary support that you can go do that.
Patreon.
Yeah.
So any little bit helps.
For a young podcast, we're doing really well with Patreon.
We are.
So
and like I said,
they're the bomb.
Yeah, they're bomb, and
we appreciate them so much. Yeah.
And the feedback we get has been phenomenal.
And the fact that we're starting to get emailed questions from people. I mean, people are listening. They're tuning in each time we have a podcast, which just blows me away when I see your stats, because I'm all about who's listening, where you listening from, what part of the world. We got people all over the world tuning in, not just the U.S., but all over the world. It's like, holy cow.
And like I said, if you want to hook up.
Yeah. Hook up. That's what she said.
I know that's what she said.
There is a flamingo.
No, but if you want to hook up to go riding, shoot me an email.
Yeah.
Man, I'll throw the bike if you're close and local.
Heck yeah,
I'll throw
I'll
throw the bike on the back of the truck or the FJ and head out and meet you. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially
I'm always looking for new riders. Yeah. New people to ride with. In fact, we got a show coming up. One of the girlfriends and I.
A show?
Well, we're heading out on an event here in May 4th.
Oh, let me look.
Yeah, May 4th. If you guys want to hook up with us, we will be out at a place called China Hat in Bend, Oregon.
Yeah.
You can. It'll be a big area.
It's an OHV area.
Yeah, it's an OHV area. It's like Camp Spot 2500 or I don't know, something like 25 something.
I think you're making
Look it up. No, seriously. We'll be out there. Just look for the trailer.
The travel lodge.
And the travel lodge, it's stickered up. You can't miss it.
You can't miss it.
You can't miss the truck.
No.
And say hello.
Yeah.
To us while we're out there.
Yeah.
We'll give us some ideas. If you want to be on a podcast, shoot, maybe we'll get you on the podcast.
Yeah, give stickers away.
So we'll give some stickers and we'll make up some shirts for sure to take out there. So get your Wii gear.
That'll be fun. Yeah.
Get your Wii on.
Heading out to the poker run.
Yeah. So we got an event coming up. So love.
It's not our event.
No.
I just go. Like, oh, it's weird.
No, I just run to these events because there's so many events on Facebook now that they really promote them now. And I always.
And they're so nice. They invite you. They're
I know.
Like, hey,
I always show interest,
and
then
like,
all of a sudden I get
we'll
an email back saying, "Hey, can we count on you being there?"
And it's like, yeah, we'll be
and
there.
it's like, oh yeah, for sure. I'll definitely try to be there.
Yeah.
And so I'll give them a shout out
cool.
on the podcast. And I think that's why they like having me there.
Well, it is cool. Yeah.
So
absolutely. All right.
So I got that going. So with that said,
I
think we'll end the podcast.
You guys, thank you so much for coming back.
Oh, for sure. Time and time again.
21 times, for crying out loud. 21 times.
Yeah,
You have
and
made
thanks
the
for being
decision to come back.
Patreons too. So
Yeah.
if you can, just get on Patreon.
Yeah,
If you haven't
the
yet,
podcast.
yeah, support us.
$2 to $20 a month.
Yeah.
Your choice.
Yeah,
Anywhere in between.
$2 is fine.
And you can make a one-time too. Like you can get on.
Oh,
there and be
for
like,
sure.
You know,
A one-time donation.
I'll give you
Yeah, for
one
sure.
time. I'm doing my man voice.
I know that's just creepy and weird.
Should we cheers?
So let's just cheer out and be done for tonight.
Okay.
Well, that wasn't very loud.
Oh, you want it again?
Yeah.
It's
because yours is here, right by the mic.
Ooh, that was nice.
That's like church bells. Nice.
We're
right?
churchy.
Okay, you are.
I don't think we are.
Got it. I'm looking for lightning. Holy shit!
As our sound meter just went like crazy.
I know. I'm
Yeah,
looking
we're not
for
churchy.
lightning.
Sorry about that.
Oh God,
Sorry.
dear Lord.
Whoops.
Okay, so hey, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, and be safe. Have
fun.
great adventures, and just have fun at it. So we'll talk to you next time.
We'll see you next time.
Okay, be safe.
Bye.